Hello everyone. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can grow your Discord server from the ground up with these different tips in order to grow your server and reach it to as many people as possible. If you're new to Discord and you're trying to start your first Discord server, maybe you already have a Discord server created and you only have a few people in it. Maybe you have, 20 people in it or whatever, and you want to grow that to hundreds, if not thousands of members and actually create a well-rounded community. Well, this video will be the guide for you. Now, these tips are not in complete order. You could follow these in any way you like. And first, we're going to start off with the complete basics, and that is having a server topic. If you go to the Discovery tab, we can see all these different servers here that are amongst the largest servers on Discord. They all have a general topic that they focus on. For the most part, they're usually focused on a specific game or a specific app, but nonetheless, though, you want to have a topic for your Discord server. For example, if we searched up Roblox in the Discovery, we could see there's a lot of different Roblox servers here, but if we look at all of them, we could see how many thousands of members they all have, and they're all centered around Roblox. Same for Minecraft or any other game or application, but nonetheless, though, they all focus on a single topic. For example, this server here, Hidden Devs, is focused on Roblox developers, and that's actually a very popular server type for Roblox. And something like that, something where it's a server that's focused on a topic that is centered around a main idea that people share or a main thing that people do as a hobby or whatever, whether it be a game or an application or a specific thing like art. Either way, if it all circles around a specific thing, then you will create a better community that's more connected and more active. And that's because everyone's doing the same thing. They're all on the same topic and they're all talking about the same thing and they're all interested in it. So they will want to join the server with the same people that are also interested in whatever that may be. So making sure that you have a solid server topic is a very important step in growing your server. Now, I just want to jump straight into the obvious here. You want to make sure your server is actually fully created and properly set up. And what I mean by that is you make sure that all your channels are properly, they have proper permissions. So, your announcements channel and stuff like that, normal users cannot send any messages in them versus their main general channels and stuff like that. Also, another really good way is having fun channels or things that users can actually interact with. And as an example, if you think about Roblox Studio Community, which is a Roblox developer server and a community for Roblox devs, if we look down here, they have a marketplace section, which is probably one of their most popular sections, as you could place ads for your work. And a lot of people want to do this, so they're going to be using these channels often, therefore increasing your activity in the server. Same for they have, scripting help, resources, things that people will want to go into, look into, and actually chat in and use. Now, of course, your server could be completely different about a different topic or a different thing, but nonetheless, though, whatever topic your server is on, you should have channels related to that topic in order for the people that are in that community to further connect and generally make the server more active. The next thing you're going to want to have is proper roles. Now, mainly, I want to talk about staff roles. Every single Discord server should have some sort of staff members, whether that be helpers, moderators, admins, trial moderators, chat moderators, whatever it may be. There should be some sort of staff in the server. Now, I'm not saying you should go around and just give administrator to everyone in your server or, just random people for no reason. Don't do that. That's a horrible idea because your server will probably get raided. But simply having a staff application to maybe hire a couple moderators, which don't have the administrator permission, but they have, chat permissions, so they can moderate the chat. Things like that will make the community more connected as a whole, as the moderators will be more interacted because they're forced, because they're moderators, so they kind of have to be more active compared to the regular members. And if the regular members, if you have that community active, then the moderators will be active and everything will just sort of work together. So you want to make sure to have these staff members in order to keep your server afloat, make sure that no rules are being broken or your server will completely fall apart if that is constantly happening and no one's taking any action. Now, the next thing is I want to talk about advertising. Now, there's many different ways you can advertise your server, but there's also ways you can do it for free without paying any money. Now, firstly, I want to mention that a big goal, and this is a major goal, but if you follow these tips and hopefully get to this goal, which is 1,000 members and an active community, then you can get into the server discovery. And now this is a very important part, because if you get into the server discovery, it's basically a extra advertisement in the background running on the Discord platform. Because once you get into the discovery, your server is essentially in discovery forever. As long as you keep on your active community, your discovery tab will stay there on Discord. It will stay here in this section. Now, the only thing is availability will be limited, so you have to have a server that is, relatively searched often in order for you to gain members. But nonetheless, though, I am usually in the server discovery, and when I am in it, I do gain members from that separately. Even though my server is very, very niche, because it's targeted towards Discord support, which is very, very niche. But if you have a more general topic, such as against one game, or possibly a hobby like art or something like that, you probably have higher chances of gaining more members and growth from the server discovery. The next way of advertising before you even get to discovery, though, is through these sites like Discord or discord.me. Now, these sites are completely free. You don't need anything. You might need an account, but other than that, though, you don't really need anything. And you could simply, start posting a server. You create a little description, you choose the different topics, and it'll show all the information, and people could just join straight from the site, as well as they could leave reviews about that server. Now, this usually works. It doesn't always work, but you can gain some members from this. I have asked some people, and they said that they gained, relatively, 20 to 30 people over the course of maybe a month, let's say. Either way, though, they slowly trickle in members from this site or whatever site, especially if you have multiple sites, such as Discord or discord.me, which are probably the most popular ones. Using these sites and listing your servers on here is just another way that you gain members for free for your server to help grow it. Now, I do want to also mention there are many, many advertising servers on Discord as well, where there are servers dedicated to simply advertising whatever you want, but it could end up being, servers or, other social media platforms. But nonetheless, though, a lot of these are for advertising your server. Now, you can try these, but I'm just going to say that these will probably not work as well as the actual websites, because the websites, people do look through those to find servers. These servers here, rarely do people ever look through them, let alone even click the join button from these advertising servers. These servers are actually probably just made to gain members. I'm not sure how they do it, but nonetheless, though, it's because it's a very popular thing, because everyone wants to just advertise their server and gain more members, and sometimes they work, but I'm just going to say that you can try this, but I don't fully advise it, because it doesn't really have any return whatsoever, unless you're extremely, extremely lucky, or you have a very, very popular topic. And one of the last things I want to say that can help grow your server really well is through engagement. More specifically, through giveaways and events hosted by you or, a staff member or an event manager in your server. Because let's say you already have a base activity level in your main channels, such as the general chat, or your side channels, such as the ones that are connected to your topic, or, fun channels that are, engaging, such as counting or memes. If you already have a base activity in those channels, then by hosting giveaways or events, and when I say events, it could be as simple as maybe a mini movie night. It could be as simple as having a bot that does events where you have a counting event, or a guess the number event. That's a very popular one, guess the number. If you have something like that with mini prizes, it doesn't even have to be prizes for things you have to pay for. It could be just giving away a server level, which is whatever, right? Something like that, which I do sometimes as well. Things like those make the base activity skyrocket to the roof. It makes people that are not in your server want to join more. It creates more traffic to your server. People want to participate in these events because they're engaging, they're fun, and they want to engage in them. And generally, it'll make your activity in your server just be a lot stronger. So whether you are the server owner, or maybe you're just a server staff member, and maybe you don't even have this in your server and you're a staff member, maybe let the owner know. Say, hey, we should do some events, we should host some giveaways, try and make the server more active and more engaged. Or maybe you are just simply the actual event manager. These are just some ways that you could do it, and it's good to have these type of events and these type of giveaways, as they just in general create more activity and more participation in your Discord server. But anyways though guys, that is the wrap to this video. Hopefully these tips will help you to grow your server at least enough to get you into the server discovery and really start gaining you some regular members, some general base activity in your server on the daily, and as well as to create more engagement. Now, if you're not at this step yet and you just started Discord, please check out my Discord server tutorial on how to create your own Discord server from completely scratch to a professional, completely finished look. It is on my channel. Just click on my channel below and you will find it on the first page. As well as, if you found this video helpful, please like the video and please subscribe. We're going for 3,000 subscribers, and once we hit 3,000 subscribers, I will be giving away Discord Nitro in my giveaways channel to 3 different winners. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next Discord video. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.